Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Omni viewer, and I am a bit late coming into this one, but there is some MonsterVerse news which I think is worth mentioning, especially because I'm sure there are certain implications which can be drawn from it. It was recently announced that mocap actor Jason Liles will be providing motion capture for King Ghidorah in Godzilla King of the Monsters 2019. Liles of course has done motion capture for many different movies. Most recently, he played George in Rampage. So I'm sure many people will find this to be good news. Why, you may ask? Well, traditionally, kaiju are portrayed by men in suits. Now yes, the beasts of the MonsterVerse have been portrayed with CGI, but motion capture is sort of a blending of the two. You're still getting a human performance, you're just building a digital suit around it as opposed to having the actor wear a physical suit. And motion capture has appeared in the MonsterVerse before. In the 2014 film, motion capture provided by TJ Storm was used heavily for Godzilla. In Kong Skull Island, King Kong was portrayed by both Terry Notary and Toby Kebbell. Andy Serkis was brought in to consult the mocap for Godzilla incidentally, but he did not actually portray Godzilla in any form for that film. Now as I said, I'm a bit late in reporting this news, but there is something I'd like to consider. Could Liles' performance possibly inform us about what King Ghidorah will look like? We look at this image of his mocap suit from Rampage, and goodness it looks familiar. One might say it looks an awful lot like all of those quadrupedal depictions of King Ghidorah which have been floating around ever since he was announced for the next film. Maybe even similar to this still unconfirmed image? While it is certainly tempting to look at this as possible confirmation, I don't think we should jump the gun just yet. Remember how I said there was motion capture done for Godzilla in the 2014 film? Well, technically it was only partial mocap. After all, despite being vaguely humanoid, the legendary Godzilla is not even close to a proper human structure, not like traditional Godzillas are. King Ghidorah is even further from that. Some articles have even suggested that multiple mocap actors are being brought in for King Ghidorah. So Liles will not be portraying the three-headed dragon on his own. So at this point, we can't really say this is actually providing us any clues as to what King Ghidorah will look like. All we know is that there will be a human performance backing it. And that is a good thing. In fact, considering what a great character George was in Rampage, I think Liles is a great choice for the role. He played the hero quite well. Let's see what he can do as the villain. As always, you are free to leave your thoughts on this particular development in the comments section below. Until such time as we meet again, this is the Omni viewer signing off.